We're excited to announce here at Wand that we've just had a massive update to our app, which includes improved image quality, changes to UI, and overall refinement to the user experience. Let's walk you through this update and some of the features of Wand you might not have known about. Start out by opening a blank canvas. You can choose the dimensions of your canvas here, or choose a transparent canvas. I've selected the landscape size here. If I tap on the furthest button on the bottom right, I can select the canvas grid color. Up at the top left, I can adjust my brush. We can choose between several preset brushes. The upper slider adjusts the brush size, and the bottom slider adjusts opacity. We can collapse this area here for more canvas room. The color picker is here. I'm going to select my color and start drawing. Our new update requires a lot less drawing work to generate a successful image. However, the more clear your drawing is, the closer your final image will adhere to the drawing. Let's make a really simple sketch of a Monstera houseplant. We can use the cherry picker for color by long pressing on the canvas to find the exact color we want. Now type a prompt. The prompt should just describe the desired result in as clear language as possible. For this image, we're going to use premium generation. This is going to take a little bit longer to generate, but will transform the entire image at a very high quality. Click Generate. Pressing the stop button will stop your generation. Remember to be patient. It can take over a minute sometimes. Just sit back and watch the animation and read the poetry of generation. And that's it. Each image will save as a new layer on the canvas and save your original drawing in a separate layer. We'll cover layers in the next segment. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for part 2 of our Wand Update tutorial series.
Hi, welcome back to our Wand tutorial part 2, where we'll be covering more advanced tools within the Wand iPad app. In the last video, we covered premium generation. As a reminder, premium generation allows you to draw any way you want. Even a sketch as simple as this, without color, will yield a great result. We can always add details with fast generation, which is an incredible tool for regional editing. Fast generation is a fraction of the time as premium and only uses a single credit. Unlike premium generation, which will re-render the whole image, fast generation will focus its most substantial changes on the masked region. It's important to color in your drawings for fast generation, as it will guide your result more directly. Generating a base image like we did here with premium, and adding finishing touches with fast, like this side mirror, is a great workflow for this tool. Now, once we've selected the fast generation tab, the intensity slider will appear. The intensity slider can adjust the degree to which the generated image will resemble and adhere to the drawn image. For example, an extremely low strength will result in the output image being only very subtly different from the drawing, whereas a very high strength will result in an output that may completely differ from the original drawing. Generally, a strength between 50 and 70% will result in a strong generation that renders the drawing significantly, but doesn't lose too many of the details. Because fast generation only takes 10 seconds, you can generate several images in a row at once. Tapping too many in a row will slow down generation significantly. Creating multiple outputs can help quickly display a variety of mockups, and then you can choose the best one. Patience is key with using Wand. While your first output might not be what you expected, it's important to keep experimenting and testing until you find out what prompts and workflows in the app are best for your needs. Below the intensity slider, you'll notice these little icons. These are styles, which can be thought of as curated aesthetic filters for you to apply to your images. Wand comes with a number of built-in styles that you can apply with either fast or premium generation. To change the whole image, we'll switch back to premium generation, and I'll apply this Y2K gel style. As you can see, the content and composition of the image is unaffected, but aesthetically it is completely changed. Here's a preview of all the built-in styles we have in our iPad app. You can create your own custom styles as well.
just upload images that are either aesthetically similar, or if you want your style to produce a specific character or object, such as this castle, you can add similar looking images. When training a style, your image will crop to a square aspect ratio, so make sure to adjust the framing accordingly. Finally, let's review some canvas tools that will help more advanced workflows in Wand. On the bottom right corner of the canvas, you'll see an icon that opens up the Layers tab. Layers operate similar to other drawing tools. You can create line art and colors in separate layers. When you generate an image, you can add it as a new layer on top of your drawing layers. You can create multiple layers of generated images and toggle back and forth between iterations. Layer opacity is controlled here. You can also merge two layers or duplicate layers. Currently, Wand only supports up to 12 layers on a single canvas. The next icon here is the Mask tool. Selecting this turns any stroke you make with the Apple Pencil as a selective mask. This would be most useful for fast generation or regional editing when you wouldn't need to redraw something. You can also smart select or deselect a region by using the plus and minus icons here, or smart select the background here. As an example, we'll morph the background and leave the subject unchanged by applying the background selection. And we can toggle between the two options, as now this background is saved as a separate layer. This concludes our second part to the Wand tutorial series. Let us know what you think in the comments or DM us with any questions you might have. Thanks for using Wand!